Hey, what's up everybody? My name is KingZee and I am a llama. So, I am standing up on top of a plane in the sky that one of our brand new members has built. That's right, the AfterLife has 2 new members in fact. One is my best good Minecraft buddy, Mr. Flimflammer. He has joined the server with us. And the other member is our Torvian, who has a house down there. I'll try not to spoil these guys' builds. Make sure to go check out their first episodes here on the server. I watched them, I enjoyed them both, and I think they're going to be 2 great additions to the AfterLife server. And while you're at it, make sure to check out the rest of the AfterLife members as well. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. You can see there's an entire war going on, which brings me to why I'm a llama. I'm a llama lad. I came up with the idea of a new group here on the server because we have Team Turtle and Team Panda, and they're at war. And you know what? I figured we could have a new group here on the server, and we shall be the Llama Lads. Now, being that Mr. Flimflammer is my best good Minecraft buddy, we kind of had this idea a little bit together. I came up with the initial idea, but he was ready to jump in on it. And I think we also have another member, which I'm not going to spoil at this moment because I don't know if he wants to join in on our adventures, because I think he wants to do something a little bit more justice-worthy. And as Llama Lads, me and Flim's a little bit more on the naughty side, we'll say. Flim is a mischievous little llama, if you will. He's down for pranks, he is down for war, he is down for whatever, do all sorts of things. But I'm not so sure about just yet, so I'm gonna make sure to get back to before I put this video out and see if he actually does want to be in the Llama Lads, even though we could possibly get into some crazy shenanigans as well. But speaking of the llama and turtle war that is going on, let's go ahead and take a look at how the Llama Lads came to rise. What a beautiful morning here on the server. It's been a while since I've been on here. Let's go peer out on the balcony and see what's been going on. Oh what's going on with Runik's house? It's quarantined? Yeah, it looks like it's quarantined or something. And there's a turtle clubhouse with like a panda cart. There's a panda there too. Let's go see the rest of the server. I mean, it's a beautiful morning. Let's go see what's been going on. Is that pandas in the distance? Just hanging out over here by the bridge? That's kind of weird. And then what? Oh, wait, Skunk's house is completely quarantined too? That's crazy. And then all these pandas everywhere. These carts, bamboo, it's a panda infestation, turtle quarantines. What is going on here in Spawn? Turtle tanks, goop. What is this? This is some crazy stuff going on here. Ashes and KB's house have also been quarantined. Let's go check out the shopping district. I need to see what's been going on here. Looks like panda repellent goop is over here as well. More tanks, whole load of destruction. White's area has gotten goop on it. Sorry for the goop. There's just like an all-out war here, and what the heck? Okay, this is unacceptable. This has gone too far. What? They got my shop. They've hit my shop with their goop. I cannot stand for this. Something's got to happen. Something has got to happen. Is this what happens when you stand by on the sidelines without a team to call your own? You get attacked by pandas and turtles. You know what? I think it's time. I think it's time that there was a new group on the server. A bunch of lads together that like to build things and fight for justice. I wonder what we would call ourselves. Here he is. The start of something new. Meet the Cow Commandos. No, that's not great. Here's the real deal. We're gonna be simply called the Llama Lads. Yeah. So that's a little bit of roleplay that I came up with for the Llama Lads. I do like that this server has roleplay and stuff like that. It makes things a little bit more interesting, but these are some of the llama heads that I've collected over the time of killing some villagers that have been wandering around my areas. So I have 2 here. I've already given Flimflammer a head, so he does not need one. He is all into the Llama Lads, but I want to make sure we do maybe like a little bit of a roleplay, having him join the Llama Lads as well. I think it'd be kind of cool. And then we'll do the same thing with, and if he wants to join as well, we'll do a little bit of a role play, a little bit of a collab with each of the guys. And if for whatever reason doesn't want to join in, and it'll be me and Mr. Flimflammer and possibly maybe another new member that could join, because we do have the applications that we still need to review and discuss. The application event is over. I'm sorry if you guys missed the deadline, but there will probably be one in the future. Just make sure to work on your content, all that stuff, and possibly join us in the future. But because we technically already have 2 members in the Llama Lads, I don't want to make this a huge group. Everyone else has been kind of keeping it between 3 and 4 people in the group. I think we'll do the same thing. 3 or 4 guys tops in the group. But if we're going to have a little group here, I do believe that we need ourselves a little base. A base of operations, a place to call home for our group. Team Turtle has an entire clubhouse, and then they have these war machine factories. I'm not sure what you would actually call them, but they do have a base going on here, which is pretty crazy. I think we need something similar. Me and Flim Flammer were talking about it. We were looking for some areas, and we thought maybe we should do our base directly above and behind Team Turtle. As we are llamas, we do like to hang out in the mountains of Minecraft, so we decided to do it up here, and Mr. Flim Flammer came up with the idea of a little bit of a Mount Rushmore. We plan to do the same thing here, but with llamas, and on the inside will be our base, and I think it's going to look pretty cool. But to do that, I think we do need to extend this mountain a little bit, because I'm not sure just how much room I'm going to need. I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of planning off camera as well, because I want to see just how big these llama heads are going to be to make them look kind of cool, visible from a distance, and see how much of this mountain I do need to expand, or if I need to expand it at all. Alright, so I've been setting up this little thing here, which I'll show you in a second. But our fellow llama, Mr. Flim Flammer, has set me up with some green terracotta, which I'm going to be using on the interior of the build. Now, I've come up with something pretty cool, I think, for these llamas. You can see we're actually going to be doing a diagonal llama, which I was really skeptical about. But I think it came out really good in the test world, so hopefully it looks just as good here on the AfterLife server. Now, I've got these basically templates set up here, so I know where I'm going to be building each llama head. And I think they're in a good spot. I mean, I feel like they are, but I won't really know until I build them. I'm thinking like this is going to be the top of the ears on these guys, so I will drop them down for the head a little bit. But I really don't know how it's going to look until it's going to be done, so I'm really hoping that this turns out well and looks good. So we'll see just how good this comes out. I'm going to be doing a time lapse. We are in 1.15.2 now, so the replay mod is no longer with us, at least the old replay mod, but I'm using a client called Bad Lion. This is the client. These are the settings over here. I can use a whole bunch of cool stuff here, which I'm not going to be using really, but the awesome part about this client is that it has the replay mod in their client, which is really awesome. It functions pretty much exactly the same as the replay mod. It's a little bit different to kind of get used to the editing, but for the most part, it's exactly the same. I just got to get used to how things are spaced out and how the time frame stuff works. So once I do that, it'll be easy peasy, and we should be able to get some really cool time lapses, not only in the AfterLife server, but also on the single player world. So I can finally update the Empire series world into 1.15, and we can get some bees in there as well. I think it's gonna be really fun, really awesome to mess around with. Super excited about that. If you're interested in this, it's a really easy download, really easy to install, and there's a whole lot of cool stuff that you can probably mess with. But yeah, it's a really awesome mod. It's a really awesome client, and I'm hoping to do a pretty cool time lapse for you guys today. So let's see if we can't get the llama headquarters set up here. Alright, so I built these two llamas, and then I went ahead and did the diagonal one off camera. I'll be showing you guys this later, but I do have some good news, some bad news, and some kind of in-between news. Bad news is I died. I got blown up by a creeper, and I lost a few of my tools. The worst news is that I died again in the end trying to get to the ender. I wasn't really paying attention, or I just made a mistake. I don't know. I dropped down into the water area and fell right on down, and I ran out of rockets before I got to the end, and didn't think anything of it, and then floated all the way down to the bottom and lost a lot of my stuff. So that kind of sucks. I literally have no tools. Well, actually, I do have a few. I think I have some fortune picks. No, actually, I lost the fortune picks, did I? No, I do have the fortune pick. So I got a fortune pick, and I have a silk touch pick here that I didn't lose, thank goodness. I'll probably take that with me to get it repaired. I did lose my llama head, which sucks, and I lost my elytra. I do have some diamonds left, and before I went to the end, I went over to see how many mending books I could buy from Jay's shop, and there was a little bit of a sale going on up on top of Jay's shop. Ash was selling some mending books for 2 diamonds a piece, and I bought a crap ton because I'm going to be getting some backup tools, some backup armor, probably some backup elytra. I need to go buy some more elytra from Jay's shop. So I'm going to head over to the shopping district, see how many more diamonds we have inside of our shops, because I know the wood shop has been popping, and I believe somebody has bought up all our slime blocks, which is nice. So I'm going to head over there, and while I do that, I'll show you guys a clip of the newest member of the Llama Lads meeting me over here at Llama headquarters and us giving him his llama head. How's it going, Artorvian?
Hello, KingZee. How's it going?
Doing good. I've asked you to meet me here in front of the llamas.
Yep, 3 llamas.
The 3 llamas, yes. I like your, what did you call this?
The llama.
The llama. Oh, that's good.
The llama with a...
The Llama. I love the Llama. That's awesome. But yeah, I've asked you to join me here today because I wanted to see if you wanted to join the Llama Lads, a new group here on the server. You're a new member.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
You're up for it?
Especially because of possible discounts at the wood shop.
Oh yeah, that's actually, yeah, good point. I'll have to make sure I implement that. Well, most of the other teams have awesome little heads that they give everybody. So here's yours. There's Cursive Binding on there. So if you put it on, you're in the Llama Lads for good.
Unless I die.
Unless you die. But I mean, we got extra llama heads if you lose it, you know what I mean? You don't have to leave us.
3, 2, 1. There we go.
Oh, nice.
I'm in there forever.
All right. Well, I've been building the llama headquarters here. Once it's all done, hopefully we'll have like a meeting room and stuff like that, and then possibly could give you your own special room inside the llama headquarters. It'd be pretty cool.
I mean, I noticed that the mouth was open, which seems like a perfect entrance to me.
That's exactly, yeah. And then the ears up there, we're going to put some windows in so we can have a nice viewing spot up in the ears.
Yeah, it sounds awesome. I can't wait to get into this.
Sweet.
This little base.
Right, yeah, it's going to be fun.
Well, anyway, I've already implemented some discounts into my Hoover shop, so
oh, nice.
If you want to visit that.
Yeah, I definitely will have to get my slime shop cleaned up.
Yeah, and I might come up with something for the honey shop, although that's a joint one, so it might be a bit difficult.
Yeah, no worries there.
But anyway, yeah, thank you for inviting me to the team.
Yeah, welcome to the Llama Lads. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes. Well, have a nice day.
Yeah, see you later. I'm really glad I thought ahead and made the parkour area here to get into my slime shop, because now that I don't have elytra, this thing comes in handy. So we can just hop up here, get on a fence, hop over to this one, get up here, and we have a nice little easy access to my slime shop. And I was notified by Jay that we actually did sell out on slime, so we do have a bunch here missing, which is good for us. So that's 10 diamonds there, 4 diamonds there, and let's check the payment barrel. 2 more diamonds in there, so we got a total of 16 diamonds from this shop, because I didn't have anything in there, so we'll have to restock this for sure. But that's 16 diamonds from the slime shop, which is nice. We have 6 diamond blocks and 2 diamonds left over from whatever I spent on Ash's little spot, which is right up there. It's actually right above Jay's shop, which is pretty funny. There's some other things going on over here, which I'm trying not to spoil, over here by Flim Flammer's new shop. If you guys haven't seen his video, make sure to go check that out. We'll probably be stopping in there at some point. But now to see how much wood we've sold here at the woodchuck, and I've added prices for leaves as well. It's for 1 diamond for 2 stacks of leaves, but we have a lot of sales here. Let's see just how many we have. This is a very lucrative shop. Yeah, we have an entire stack and 7 diamonds from just the wood shop, which is crazy. And I believe we still have plenty of stock of almost all the wood. I did come back through here and stock a lot of this stuff up, minus acacia, I believe, was the only one that I didn't restock. But yeah, that should give me enough diamonds to go enchant stuff. I went and hung out at the Ender for a little bit and got myself 51 levels so I can enchant some tools, some armor, and all that good stuff. Because I really don't want to head back to Jay's shop, because when you die, you end up losing some of your stuff. And that's like, I mean, it works out for him because he can get more sales, but I want to have at least 1 backup set of gear or 2 backup sets of gear to have in case of an accident. And if I do make some more diamonds, I'll probably head over to Jay's shop, because it's just super convenient to get all of the enchantments for a pretty set price, pretty easy price as well. But we'll see how much more wood this thing sells if we get some new members and such. But we're walking through here now. Artorvian's house is looking pretty good. He's got a lot of stuff going on. I'm really glad that he's a member on the Llama Lads, because I believe he's a little bit of a redstoner, but he can also build pretty great as well. I love this little house. I really wanted to have Flim there for Artorvian's introduction to the Llama Lads, but he was on official Llama Lad business and sadly couldn't make it. But hopefully here in the next episode, or maybe possibly later this episode, I can show you guys a clip of me and Flim putting on our heads together. But first, I gotta find a new head. So I'm gonna gear up, get some elytra, get some tools, get some armor, get everything enchanted, put some mending on there. Gonna try to finish up the llama headquarters, and I'll bring you guys back in for at least the exterior being finished. I wanna do a lot of terraforming around here, make things look pretty cool. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. All right, so I got my gear back, armor, elytra, all my tools, everything's enchanted. I'm feeling good. I did have 2 more accidents though. I got shot by a pillager in the back by surprise, basically. I was low on health fighting some of the other pillagers and he got me. And I didn't get my revenge because they despawned before I came back. But then I had some rubber banding and fell down my little mine shaft over by my slime farm and hit the ground pretty hard. So that was unfortunate, but at least I didn't lose any gear this time, which is really awesome. Besides getting my gear back and dying a few times, I have been building upon Mount Llamamore, doing a lot of terraforming, a lot of tree making, and I think everything's coming out really awesome. So I fly in here as slow as possible. You guys might be able to see all the stuff that I've added. A bunch of trees. I built up around the mountainside on the llama's heads here. So I built all this up around here. This is all custom built mountainside. Because if you remember before, the heads were kind of floating and it looked kind of weird. Flim was the one that pointed that out to me. So I started building up the mountain to kind of encase the heads a little bit. That way they look like they're more so cut from the mountain versus just kind of placed on top, which I think is a great look. But it did mean that I had to do a whole bunch of terraforming, which is honestly probably my favorite thing to do in Minecraft at the moment. It's super relaxing, super chill. You can't really mess it up. Added a bunch of custom trees up here as well. Probably add some bushes and some more foliage. Bunch of grass up here to make things look a little bit more lively. These are just the custom spruce trees from my survival world. I have a tutorial on my channel if you guys want to check it out and learn how to build them. Super simple tree to make, but adding all this really adds to the look of the mountain. We can get a little bit of a better look over here. I did add Cool Llama with the sunglasses and his tongue sticking out. That was actually Flim's idea. I just made it happen. It did make him look a little bit better because the diagonal llama's eyes look kind of funky compared to the other ones, and the sunglasses really help him look a little bit better, which is really nice. Added a few level changes here, different height variations where I can put some grass and give it a little color. Also added up in between the llamas a few trees. I might take out some of these trees and add some more of these little spruce trees versus the big ones. I think I maybe added a little bit too many trees. Probably gonna go back through, maybe take some of them out of this section here as well. I do plan on adding a lot more stuff to the top of the mountain and the in-between parts of the mountain because me and the other llama lads are talking and we want to do some cool stuff to the inside. But me and Flim, we're talking about adding maybe some ruins on the outside, some ancient llama stuff going on possibly. So hopefully we can do that. I want to add some waterfalls here and there. This whole little cliffside over here is actually custom made. It actually ended at that stone wall, but I wanted to add another little platform or some trees on it to make it look a little bit better. I think it came out pretty good. And that's kind of what I've been doing this entire episode, just working on the mountain. So it's really, really nice to see it kind of all come together. You can see over on this side, I kind of did the same thing. I had to build up this entire side here, added level changes, grass, trees, all that stuff. Like I said, we're going to be adding some more cool stuff in the future to make things look a little bit better, make it a little bit more lively up here. This whole top of the mountain is going to be kind of our llama HQ, if you will. Added a back door here. Flim's added some little rudimentary vine farms so we can collect some vines to make some mossy brick, mossy cobblestone, all that good stuff. So everything that you're seeing in the ceilings and the walls pretty much was hand placed. Anything that was like on the ground is kind of dug out. This is mainly like the original height of this area. Over there is the original height of that area down there. That one was kind of a sheer drop off anyways. Our Torvian was down here earlier digging this out. We do plan on digging out pretty much all of this, at least I do. I want to get kind of a blank canvas to work with, minus the fact that I got the entrances that I need to work with, but I want this to be pretty grand as you're walking through here. At least that's the plan. Also, I've been collecting some llamas, as you can see. This is Llama HQ. We want to have our friends around here. We got some big plans for these guys, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Our Torvian's going to be helping me out with the interior. I'm sure Flim's going to jump in on it as well. But so far, this has kind of been all me, minus the fact that our Torvian helped out with some of the digging. I'm sure he's going to help out a lot more in the future. And then also, Whitefire added some farms over here that he thought might be a little bit too close to us, but I think they work out just fine. They're not too close at all. Our llama heads are way up here, and most of the building is going to occur in here versus outside. So that's kind of the mountain. That's where I'm going to leave it at for today's episode. Like I said, a lot more plans. This episode is getting kind of long, so we're going to leave it here. I do have one more big announcement, though. We have our Torvian, we have Flim that have joined during this episode, and it's been so long since I've been able to record because internet problems. But on top of Flim and our Torvian joining, we have another 4 new members that have joined. We have Kyle Blaine Plays, Puffing Fish HQ, Wintertooth 100, and I'm Named Gamer. Everybody's channel link will be down in the description below, so make sure to go check out all the new AfterLife members and all the other AfterLife members as well. Join the AfterLife Discord, check out the AfterLife Podcast. If you're brand new or haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. It'd really help out my channel, and I would really appreciate it. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think of the episode, let me know what you think of this series, and I'll see you all next time here on the AfterLife server.